Damien in Somerset, New Jersey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
My question is, how can I be taken seriously as an atheist? Because I've had an accident where I was in a coma for a month, and everyone will say that it's just my anger at God.
Okay. So basically, because you were in an accident and you've had a brain injury.
Yes, traumatic brain injury. That's me.
Right. And so now people think that because of this, you're just mad at God and that's why you're an atheist?
I suppose that's the argument that I'm, fear having.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you other than just if they ask you why, tell them why you don't believe in a God. And just know that there are so many people out there that are in the same boat. I mean, we hear from people on the email list all the time saying, hey, I had this accident, and because of this, I'm paralyzed, or I lost a leg, or something like that, and now people think because of that, that's why I'm an atheist. I think it's incredibly dismissive of people that just because you had this accident doesn't mean that you can't evaluate evidence and come to a conclusion that the belief in God isn't justified by the evidence.
Yeah.
I told the last guy to start a blog, and I actually hate to reuse the advice, but if you're afraid that people will judge you based on the way you speak, then writing can be a really good equalizer. I think it's totally legitimate to be an atheist and it not directly come from the things that have happened to you in life. People have all kinds of experiences, and the point is that atheism is a legitimate philosophical position. And, I think you should be honest about where you're coming from to atheism. And, if people want to attack you as an ad hominem, that's their problem.
Yeah. Well, and just to let you know, I mean, it's not just limited to people who've suffered some kind of, accident where they have, some kind of lifelong injury as a result. People write to us all the time and say, oh, you're just atheist because, something bad happened to you, and now you hate God. And, it is a childish accusation that gets hurled at people. It's pretty disrespectful. I don't even know how you have a conversation with someone after that.
Yes, but I see it coming at me a lot stronger simply because it was during my recovery that I discovered I was an atheist.
Right.
Yeah.
I think, if you've got a problem having these conversations in person, you're perfectly within your rights to say, look, guys, I find it offensive that you would take advantage of my condition and come after me trying to get recruits for your religion, and I don't want to have this conversation with you right now, but maybe offer them your email address.
Yeah.
That would be good, but since my accident, I came down with the West Nile virus and went into a coma for the second time. So I like to say I came back from the dead twice. Yeah. What Jesus did wasn't so impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but because
I see what you're saying.
West Nile, I have double vision, and reading and writing is difficult.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Well, the other, I'm trying to think, there's actually some speech recognition software that might help you. And the nice thing about that is that you train it to recognize your voice. So even though you have difficulty with speech, you can train it. And that might be a way of getting, blog posts written. Because
Thank you very much for that advice.
So
That's the first somebody suggested that.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, good. I mean, I hope that you can get this out there on a blog, because I think if you write this down on a blog, and if people want to know why you're an atheist, and you point them to your blog, and they go there and they can, read it. I mean, first of all, it gives you a chance to formulate what you want to respond to and how you want to respond to it, and then it will put it out there for them to read, and you don't have to sit there and struggle to explain it to them. And I think a lot of times it sort of puts a barrier between you and people that are really trying to take advantage of you at this point. So I would encourage you to do that.
Yeah.
I'd say thank you for all of your encouragement and for taking my call.
Yeah, thank you for
you.
calling. I'm really sorry for what happened to you, and I think it's
okay because we thought about it, but it wasn't your fault. It came down to a close vote, but I said no. Russell had nothing to do with it.
Dude, you have an awesome sense of humor. You would make a great blogger. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye.